Pretty much every single one of my days starts like exactly the same with me waking up, snoozing off my alarm, and then doing my skincare, and now making my matcha, which is honestly one of the things that gets me out of bed in the morning. I'm gonna be pretty much staying home today and just taking you along what a normal day in my life looks like now that it's summertime. I don't really have any major plans for the summer. Honestly, I'm most likely going to be staying home, making videos. So for me, having a routine is pretty important. It's just like a way for me to ensure that I'm getting off on the right start for my day. And it gives me a little bit more structure, which I definitely need in the summertime, because otherwise I can easily stay in bed and not do anything for the entire day. I spilled a little bit. I don't think my life is particularly interesting, which is kind of ironic because to pass the time I spend it documenting my life. But I will say having this video diary kind of forces me to romanticize things a little bit and appreciate, you know, the everyday. So I'm gonna be taking you along with me today on my homebody day alone. I don't really have any major plans. That being said, I hope that you enjoy, and let's get this day started. I've just had my breakfast and now it is time to make my to-do list for the day. As you can see, I'm a big fan of planners, so I'm gonna update my 5-minute journal. I've been trying to get back into the habit of journaling, and this has been really helpful for just like a quick, you know, check-in in the morning and in the evening time. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna just write out my to-do list and kind of figure out what do I want to get done today. Obviously I'm gonna be home, so hopefully a few things. And then I was actually looking at the schedule of the cinema I like to go to, and tonight they're actually doing a screening of Past Lives, which I've been meaning to watch ever since it came out and have not gotten around to doing it yet. So I feel like seeing it on the big screen would just be like the perfect way to see it, obviously. Anyways, one thing at a time. For now, I'm gonna grab my planners and just get to work. Especially now that it's summer and I have more time on my hands, I've been trying to make it an effort to do some sort of physical activity at least 3 times a week. So on days when I stay home, that's usually running or yoga, and then I also like to go to Pilates every once in a while. But I think I'm gonna do maybe like 4 or 5 kilometers, something like that, and yeah, just put on some music and enjoy it. So wish me luck. When you see me again, I will be looking like a tomato. I can't help it. I just get really red when I work out.
Hello, I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where
I am currently on matcha number 2 of the day. I felt like I deserved it after going on a run. I've just freshened up and gotten ready to feel a little bit less sweaty. And I'm still a little bit red, but it's not as bad as it was before. Also, for some reason, my running app was set to miles instead of kilometers. So as I was running, I was like, checking in and I was like, why am I going so slow? Like, why is my pace so much slower than usual? It took me a minute to realize it would set to miles because, like, obviously I knew I was recording myself while running, so I'm like, okay, the time it takes for me to set up the camera and then like run and go back and get it, which by the way, I was crossing my fingers that no one would see me or like no one would be, you know, crossing my path because that would be instant death. Like, it's just so embarrassing. But anyways, it didn't happen. So yeah, I was like, oh, maybe that's why my pace is a little bit slower than usual. But then I realized it was set to miles. But I still ran 5.2 kilometers, which is pretty good. It's pretty much what I wanted to run. I ran that in 30 minutes, which was a little bit slower, but again, given the fact that I was like setting up the camera and all that, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Yeah, it's actually getting a little bit cloudy now, so I really timed my run perfectly because now for the rest of the afternoon, I'm just gonna be sitting and doing some editing. Oh, my friend actually might be joining me for the movie later tonight, so that's exciting. It's gonna spice things up a little bit from this otherwise pretty regular day. But yeah, that being said, first I do have to get some editing done and be productive, so let's get right to it. I've been pretty efficient with my editing, but I am gonna put that on pause for a little bit and cook myself some lunch.
Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou ser o teu calor. Sei que tá friozinho, já sei como é. Sei que o nosso amor aquece quando quer. De manhãzinho o sol nasceu, deu esperança de beijinhos.
I've truly outdone myself.
Espere tanto, tanto tenho a dar pra fazer.
I just had lunch and I'm now getting ready to head out because I'm gonna be meeting my friend Melina before the movie. I'm actually very excited. Normally around this time during the day I would just either get back to editing or like maybe read or just kind of chill out, but I'm happy to have plans tonight. Anyways, I'm gonna pack my bag now and then I'm gonna head out for our little movie night. I wasn't the best at documenting the rest of my evening, but my friend Melina and I ended up catching up a little bit before the movie started. Past Lives was such a therapeutic watch for me. It is the perfect film for people who, like me, sometimes get nostalgic over things that haven't happened, and overall it was a really beautiful reflection on fate and the pursuit of our dreams and how each of our decisions kind of shape us into the person that we are and that we're meant to take those decisions even if we also can't help but wonder what else could have happened. My friend and I honestly spent an hour after the film just walking around and discussing it, after which I came home entirely exhausted, but in the best way. Thank you so much for spending time with me and making it to the end of this video. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!